Barcelona is the perfect place for a quiet day off. But for Mark Webber, the Spanish countryside and petrol fumes are calling. And there's nothing quiet about his day away from Formula One.
I thought we were getting away from the noise today.
Well, you'll learn very quickly with me, Tara. There's always noise. Boys and their toys, eh?
Yeah. Don't you feel any pressure to go that fast?
I won't be going that quick, don't worry, at all.
Put Mark behind the wheel of almost anything and he can't help himself. He's supposed to be relaxing with friends, but this is a race car and this is a racetrack, and he wants to conquer both.
Did you break it?
No, more petrol.
Oh.
It reminds me of the old days again. Dad, more petrol.
From the dinky dirt buggy to the Formula One car, and there's no chance of running out of petrol these days. It's the flashiest of car racing, the most expensive of sports, and this year Mark Webber wants to be world champion. And at 340 kilometres an hour in his Red Bull racing car, he might just do it.
I'm a normal sort of bloke away from the track, and when you, of course, put the helmet on, you're sort of a different person, and you do get very, very competitive, and you care about your results.
Did you ever, or do you ever doubt your ability?
You're very, very sure that you're doing, the best job. How can someone be doing a better job than me? How can someone be quicker than you? But that's the way that you're probably wired up.
It's certainly a pretty vicious bit of kit. It looks like a toy car, obviously, but when they're up and running, they really are phenomenally quick.
True Grand Prix fans would give anything to be standing here in the Red Bull pit garage with a sneak peek of the RB6, the team's secret weapon for this year's championship.
Everything's been tested, absolutely everything. We've got engines, we've got tyres.
Today at the Catalunya track just outside Barcelona, Mark and teammate Sebastian Vettel are the test pilots.
Look at him come along here, trying to block your ears.
Putting into practice the hard off-season work of the Red Bull team's engineers and mechanics.
Here it comes.
If everyone gets their bit right...
Wow. Was that good?
No,
that was bad.
good.
And with a bit of luck tossed in, this car will be faster and more reliable than all its competitors.
So every individual who's part of the team feels responsibility. I mean, if they're slow,
Yes.
they can ruin the day for you.
Yeah, it's Grand Prix. Unfortunately, we don't have any rewind buttons. It's not like TV where we can do it again.
Oh, we never do it again.
Pretty soon, it's Mark's turn in the testing hot seat, and there's no laughing now. This is big business. Just this one team alone costs several $100 million a year to run, so Mark needs to be at his focused best.
Here he comes. And there he goes. This being a test day, there are no crowds here in Spain, but Mark Webber is driving as if the place is full.
Not everyone can be a Formula One driver, obviously. What makes you able to do it?
I think the desire and the tenacity, I suppose, to just not give up, keep pushing down those fences that are there, and people that constantly keep riding you off. Obviously, that's just fuel on the fire, really, and keep that drive and the end goal, really.
To be a top Formula One driver is the dream of many that's denied to most. Mark was a kid from Queanbeyan, good on go-karts, with a dad who encouraged his need for speed.
Webber dives straight down the inside. Superb car control on the brakes.
At 19, he moved to England for more experience and teamed up with manager Anne Neal. She was quick to see his commercial appeal. How did you pitch someone who was untested?
Oh, I had to do it on his looks. I did, seriously. We got him into a studio with lights and everything, and because I didn't have any results to hang onto the door for him. He had nothing really. Keith wants to take this tree down.
And despite their 13-year age difference, it wasn't long before Mark and Anne's business partnership turned personal. Well, dare I ask, how did it go from professional to private?
We got on well, and I suppose it was a natural progression, really.
We started holding hands and it went from there.
You feel very comfortable talking about this, don't you?
That's fine, you know, it's
Like to see you blushing.
birds and the bees happen, you know. I mean, yeah, it just worked out that, you know, we obviously were pretty fond of each other, and then it went from there.
Good boys. Simba, come on, good boys.
Home for Mark and Anne is a beautiful estate in the English countryside.
No, Sheddy. Ah, shadows.
Okay, so the Stag, the most successful enterprise ever.
While around the corner, Mark's even achieved that great Australian dream of owning his own pub.
Because you guys like it, but I guess you get free meals, do you?
We do, and so will you. So come and
It's called the Stag, and it's part of his retirement plan.
And here's one of our locals, Nigel.
Also, if the racing career comes to an end, you can come here and prop up the bar.
Yeah, I'll try and pop the bar up, but I'm not a very good drinker at the moment, so I need to improve on that.